And to give us an opening production number, let's kick it off with CJ Little for a dance from Luzon. To be followed by a dance from the Visayas by Sonia. And to complete the 3 May Island of the Philippines, Mindanao by Emeline. Thank you very much, ladies. And tonight, well, I'm going to introduce to everyone our main host, our live stream host, and our alternate host for this event. Let's start it off with our live streaming host. She is a versatile host that has taken the stage from the Far East to the Middle East and to the Europe. Let's give her a round of applause. Louis Ryan. And one of our alternate hosts, she is Mrs. Universe Northern Europe 2021. She was Mrs. Aguman UK 2019. And she's also a physiotherapist and a model. Let's give her a round of applause for Lynette Medina. All right, and our next main host, she was the Mrs. Philippines Eurasia 2021, Mrs. UK Philippines Universe 2022, and Mrs. Universe Creativity 2022. Let's give her a round of applause. CJ Little. All right, and the next host to complete our beautiful host for tonight, she was the Mrs. Philippines Eurasia Tourism and Charity 2022. She's also an entrepreneur and a model. Let's give her a round of applause. Maita Martin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's all give them another round of applause, please. Thank you very much, ladies.
Hello, Lancaster.
Hello, Lancaster.
Hello,
Hello, universe.
Yes, so we are going to witness 10 dazzling candidates tonight, and they're going to present their very best and covet the very amazing title for tonight.
As the night fills with veer of excitement, we will soon find out who will be our title holders for tonight. I am Maita Martin, reigning queen, Mrs. UK Philippines Universe Tourism 2022 and Charity Queen 2022.
And I am Sasson Joy Little, Mrs. Philippines Eurasia 2021, Mrs. UK Philippines Universe 2021, and Mrs. Universe Creativity 2022. And this is Mrs. UK Philippines Universe 2023.
Good afternoon, CJ.
Good afternoon, Maita, and good afternoon, audience. Are you all okay? Are you all excited? I can hear you. Fab, that's awesome. So, we are not going to keep you waiting, and we are going to formally start today's event.
Thank you, CJ. I am privileged hosting this event with you as well. Everybody is excited, isn't it?
Yes. Are there anyone here from Manchester? Oh, yes. How about Leeds?
How about London?
Wow. How about Scotland? All right. Okay, so I am going to introduce tonight's judges, okay? So they're going to play a very important role tonight. So let's start with Miss I Stop. She is crowned as Miss Netherlands in 2018 and represented Netherlands in Mrs. Universe in the Philippines. She was nominated for the Top 20 Outstanding Power Women of 2022. She has been a jury member of Cannes Film Festival and for Flame Fashion and Art Awards. She is an international catwalk model for various Fashion Week this year. She believes when life gets hard, remind yourself that diamonds are made under pressure. Once again, Miss I Stop. Oh, there she is, so lovely. Another Mrs. Universe sister. Okay, of course, we have another beautiful judge, and she is Amor Gina Bombeo Graf, known as Amor Gina. She owns Avail Beauty Germany, and she is the founder of Save Women, Save Lives, Women Reproductive Health Advocacy. And she is also the founder of Purple Heart Queen. She won as La Kambini ng Mubod in Orquita City, Philippines. And she is actually currently the Echo Global Universe 2023 candidate representing Germany. Let's give it our hands for Amor Gina. Sorry, it's quite hard. Okay, so another lovely judge for tonight is Amy Jo. Amy Jo picked up a guitar at the age of 12. Wow. How about you, Maita? When was the first time you learned something like musical instrument?
When I was 6 years old,
6 years
I
old.
learned how to play guitar and the keyboard.
Oh, that's fabulous. Don't ask me, okay? Let's continue. So when her best friend taught her 4 chords, that night she wrote her very first song and subsequently spent the bulk of her teenage years having piano and guitar lessons after school, refining her expertise until she was an accomplished musician. Amy Jo has recently been co-writing with John Beck, Tim Hutton, and Grant Black. Ever more recently, producers Julian Hinton and Simon Blur have taken her delightful musings to the next level. And the results are due to be released on her song from the Bay EP June 2023. More recently, Amy Jo recorded at Sony Studios. Wow. Made her debut at the famous Cavern Club and performed at the other songs Cocotte to a star-studded front row, including Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber and legendary lyricist Don Black. Once again, Amy Jo. Wow, those are all lovely ladies. Now, let's start with Dr. Sanjeev Varghese, known as Sanju Baba. Is an Indian origin British from Manchester, UK. He is a fashion icon, multicultural promoter, volunteer charity worker, goodwill ambassador, astrologer, influencer, and he is also a beauty pageant judge and fashion runway model. He has won multiple international awards for his work for multicultural society, charity, and fashion. Mr. Sanjo Baba. Last but not the least, the alter ego was named after the hen night of a friend in 2011. Her government name is Ryan Devon, who was also Mrs. Philippines Euro-Asia main host in the last 2 editions. Look familiar? Yes, very familiar because he was the host when I was crowned Mrs. UK Philippines Universe. Ryan, aka Maria Isabella, was born and raised in Olantuga Island of Zamboanga, Sibugay, the Philippines. She recently turned 37 years old and single, if you are wondering. Aside from working for the NHS in the last 10 years, pageantry hosting and events are her favorite pastimes. Miss Maria Isabella is here to represent the pride and inclusion of LGBTQI community on this platform with the slogan, "Embrace your all kinds of beauty." Once again, Maria Isabella.
Okay. For the criteria for judging, CJ, our judges had a very difficulty in computing without this criteria. So
right.
for pre-pageant criteria, confidence 40%, substance 45%, delivery 15%, and a total of 100%. For national costume, bearing 25%, stage presence 20%, projection and delivery 30%, creativity 25%, total of 100%. For swimwear, bearing 35%, stage presence 25%, projection and delivery 30%, overall impact 10%, total of 100%. For the long gown competition, bearing 35%, stage presence 25%, projection and delivery 30%, overall impact 10%, a total of 100%. For the top 4 question and answer portion, wit 60%, confidence 25%, delivery 15%, the total of 100%. For the top 2, beauty and grace 25%, confidence 25%, and wit 50%, a total of 100%.
Wow, that's all I can say. Really, wow. It's really going to be difficult for our judges to judge our 10 dazzling candidates.
I agree with you, CJ, because all of them, they are so fabulous as I look at them at the backstage.
Yes, I can actually see them, and I think they are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. UK Philippines Universe 2023 candidates in their national costume.